EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. He'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
To throw on 2nd down is Newton.
No. Fuck.
Looking for the tight end, Olsen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Rolling to his right. And incomplete to open things up. The target that time, Michael Thomas.
Fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Easy.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Breeze. On the check down, he finds Kamara. A good pickup there at 22.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
So a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took off. Great play by him.
Lutz good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Lutz now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 22. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
A really good pickup of 28 yards.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy could be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for them, too.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Alex Okafor. Coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12. So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. Throwing is Newton. Looking left side. That's caught by Moore. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. So their first drive of the game already trailing, having given up points. A little surprised that they went for it, right?
Maybe the big guy, the head coach, senses this is going to be a shootout type of a game. That they've got to match them point for point, as opposed to, hey, we'll get them later. Maybe he just has that sense, and that's why he decided to go for it there.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's Breeze to throw. He gets it to Thomas. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter.
Here you go.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Breeze now on 1st down. Going up top. Thomas got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 34 yards. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Lutz now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and set them down.
Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore, 59 yards. And the Panthers are able to get this back within a touchdown. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Oh, well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We've still got a good game going ahead of us. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Now Breeze. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Ready? Yellow lady.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Now Breeze throwing on second down. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to New Orleans after this. Breeze now on first down. And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play. Breeze to throw on second down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun, it's Breeze. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. The Panthers are going to take another timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. He's going to field this at the 4. It'll be a 45-yard punt and couple that with a loss on the return. And the Panthers will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll find a little space. He gets this up near the 10. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. The Panthers got to go quickly. They're moving with a sense of urgency right now. Here's McCaffrey. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. First down now, but that clock rolling. They go play action here on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit.
What?
Ball pops out.
Man.
Incomplete. Well, partner, league-wide, I think we're set up for a wild month of January. It seems like this season, more than others, we've had a number of teams that you maybe say, hey, they're the Super Bowl favorites. Kind of the Rams early, then it was the Chiefs. Patriots kept winning, and the Saints, and now, heck, maybe even the Texans or the Bears could claim that moniker.
Yeah, it's going to make for a wild month of January. And you just wonder right now, are we missing a team or two that's just a little bit outside the playoff hunt? Could they get hot and be those teams you don't want to play?
Boy.
And carry that momentum all the way to the Super Bowl?
Why do y'all keep
Yeah,
dropping
I'm
these
looking at the
passes?
Indianapolis Colts is one of those teams.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. To throw is Newton. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. He's got a first down past the 30 and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 23 yards on the play.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
Newton on first down. He'll drop it off to McCaffrey. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
The linebacker, Demario Davis,
Ooh, shit.
that one up.
This defense has been
That
very
was close.
disruptive early on as they force another one to go.
Glad he didn't switch that
The
guy.
front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Newton to throw, escaping the pressure right. This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Go. Great. Express.
Now Newton on first down. And this is caught at the 8. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. And he quickly clocks it, and they're going to have a good shot at getting 3 here before the break. The field goal unit on the sideline. They're going to go with 1 second left.
You got 4%. 180.
A final shot before the break. Newton. Flush to his right. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line
That
at
dove.
the 1 yard line.
Oh, that's some bullshit.
Time. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Yo, you better hit that, man. That's a quarterback.
Good here at the 30-yard line. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Breeze will try again on 2nd down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's
Oh, shit.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one goes for 36 yards.
It's a cheap-ass play.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Throwing on 1st down is Breeze.
Oh!
And the tip there altered the ball flight.
Come on, big man.
It'll be 2nd down.
I need them.
Well, sometimes you just have to take things into your own hands, don't you? I mean, the offense is really struggling in this game. They're the ones keeping things going. They have to continue to play at that level.
Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. Forced out to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Mario Addison in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Third and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Julius Peppers in there to drop him, and back-to-back sacks now bring up 4th and long. So Breeze is going to stay out there, and they're going to go for this on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. Airing it out deep for Smith. And this is going to be incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires, and the Panthers will get the football back. So a tough pill to swallow there. A would-be touchdown pass in and out of his hands on 4th.
Sometimes it just comes down to execution, doesn't it? Because we're always questioning, should they go for it, should they not? Is it the right play call, is it not? In this situation, everything was right except for the finish. You have to catch the ball and convert.
Caught left side by Funchess. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Newton now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%, and it's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open.
I don't know why you did that.
Touchdown, Panthers. DJ Moore, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar. A good one as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
I see
out on
you.
the field comes New Orleans. And last time this unit was out here, Costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points.
Nah, you gonna do a wide receiver screen.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen.
I'm gonna let you run with Drew Brees all day.
For them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
Hey, easy.
On second down, here's Brees. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Brees. Looking here for Smith downfield. This is caught inside the 15. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 44 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
Now he's flushed out right. Now Brees lost the football.
Fuck out of here.
Get out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Back now here live in
I hate
New
this game.
Orleans. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the fourth quarter. To throw, it's Brees. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Luke Kuechly able to get him for a loss of about 3.
Get set. Here we go, 21.
Now Brees on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. James Bradbury, he was right there to break it up.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to break our fourth quarter tie. And Lutz's kick is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, when'd you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. Newton now 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. Here's Newton. Taking a shot for Samuel. So they took a shot on 1st down but couldn't connect.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Newton on 2nd down. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he slides to avoid the hit. The improv act there, good for 9. And now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
Man.
Mario Davis there on the stop.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this.
Ready?
They'll try the air now with Newton. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 7 on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
Set. 180. 20.
Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A great play there. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers have taken the lead here in the 4th.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late-game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. They'll look to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Back to throw. He can run for it, and he will.
God, I was going to kill him.
He's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. He's back to throw. Oh, a battle for it here.
Wouldn't let me switch to him.
17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a 1st down. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is caught. Touchdown.
Get the fuck out of here.
Taking the lead here in the final minute. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Lutz good on the extra point. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages, as a field goal now can only tie it. Lutz now to kick this one away.
Appreciate it.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10.
Gun. 20. 27 right. Gun.
Now Newton. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Newton. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the 4th quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to do with you and your brothers. Just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though.
Hey! Gun.
Newton to throw. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now it's Newton.
No, nigga. Fuck. Shit.
PJ Williams with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will
You
get the
fucking
football
kidding me.
back. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me
This
pay homage to the
motherfucker.
man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into it?
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. And, Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com.
Lost my last two
Heading
to
the
the
hotel,
fucking
Charles, he's
Saints.
off to Bourbon Street.
No, I'm not.
As we say so long from New Orleans.